Join me as today we continue our build of Eaglemoss Hero Collector's 1/8 scale Ecto-1 as we build 4 Proton Packs, 1 Ghost Trap. I'm excited. Hey everybody, Jason here of GhostbustersNews.com, and as always, Ghostbusters News right here on YouTube. And yes, as I just said, today we're back building the Eaglemoss Hero Collector 1/8 scale Ecto-1, but today it's a bit of a twist as we're going to be taking a look at this special issue. And what's so special about it? Well, usually we're building an Ecto-1, right? Right. Instead today we're going to be building some items that's going to be housed within the Ecto-1, notably the 4 Proton Packs seen here on the cover and the Ghost Trap. Now as always, if you'd like to start building your very own Eaglemoss Hero Collector Ecto-1, we've got links found right down below in the description. Click them, sign up for your very own subscription today. Believe me, you're not going to regret this. I've been building this thing for over a month now, and I am honestly, I'm in love with this thing. I love it. The quality is top notch, and I cannot wait to get into today's build, once again, where we're going to be building the Proton Packs and the Ghost Trap. So let's not waste any time. Let's go ahead and turn the camera around. Let's go to the build table and let's start building. Alright guys, so we have moved over to the build table right now, and I am so pumped. I'm so excited. This, of course, is the special issue, as you can see on the top right-hand side of the magazine there. This is the Proton Pack and the Ghost Trap. As you can see right here on the cover, 4 Proton Packs, the Ghost Trap. All of this is going to be housed within that 1/8 scale Ecto-1 when we finally finish it. All this is going to go inside. As you can see also in a later build, the gurney is going to be included as well. So we're going to get the entire, ghost busting experience with this Ecto-1. Now taking a quick peek inside the instruction manual here, we've got all the individual car parts. Well, it says car parts, but today, it's Proton Pack parts. We've, of course, got like the main shell of the Proton Pack. We got the motherboard there. We got the Alice frame, the bumper, got the ion arms, and once again, we're also going to be building the Ghost Trap. And as you can see as well, it does come with the Ghost Trap pedal. So let's go ahead and there we go. Throw all the pieces on the table here today. And like I've already said, 4 Proton Packs, 1 Ghost Trap. So I think today we're going to obviously be building, well, everything here. But I'm going to show you how to build the Ghost Trap. We're going to show you how to build the Proton Pack. And I think for the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th Proton Pack, we're just going to use some video editing. I'm not going to make you sit through me building 4 Proton Packs in total, just the 1. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into today's build. Let's go ahead and tear into these bags today, because once again, I can't wait. Alright, so I got the pieces for the first Proton Pack here, and as you can see, it pretty much comes with everything you need. Let's go ahead and take a look inside the magazine, the instruction manual here, and see what our first step is. And it looks like it's going to be affixing the bumper to the motherboard. Well, not the motherboard, sorry, the actual pack shell here. So yeah, pack looks really, really good. It has all the like little stickers and detail work you kind of expect on a Proton Pack. Once again, for an accessory piece, really surprised by how detailed that is. And we also do have the bumper here, of course, the sticker on the right-hand side. That's you make sure you don't screw that up. All right, an HP screw is in there, nice and tight, and bumper is also really tight on there. Looking, man, really, really good. I'm so far really impressed with this, and all I've done is attach the bumper. Oh, Lord help me for when I finish this build. All right, so from there, what is our next step? It looks like, let's go ahead and move that. We're going to be building the ion arm here. And the iron arm is actually in 2 separate pieces, it looks like. It's kind of broken up between like the right and left-hand side. So let's grab the one piece here. Let's grab the other. And how does this go in here? I mean, let's, oh, I think I got it here. Okay, so just like that. There we go. So iron arm is together, and we're going to be securing that using 2 EP screws. All right, so both screws are now inside. And my only nitpick so far is I feel like the top portion of the ion arm is actually a little too long. You can kind of see it right there. I may have to trim that down later on in the video. I'll see what it looks like when it's done. So the next big task is, of course, going to be attaching that ion arm to the actual, well, the main base of that Proton Pack, to the shell there. And how does this go in? Oh, actually, it looks like, yeah, there's like a little slot on the side. So let's go ahead and just slide that right on through, and there's 2 holes on that side. It looks like we're going to be attaching everything together there using 2 EP screws. Alright, so both screws are in there now, and man, that ion arm really, really makes the Proton Pack pop being attached to that main shell there. So it looks like our next step, they're referring to it as the vacuum pump and hose. So let's go ahead and grab what they call the vacuum pump. Of course, it goes right up top here on the Proton pack. There's a little groove for you to know which way to put it in properly. All right, and then from there, we got the hose going in. A little bit of pressure. See if we can get in there. There we go. Nice and secure. Let's run that up to the top here. And yeah, have the hose where it should be here on this 1/8 scale Proton pack. And one step I almost glossed over here is, yeah, you actually have to attach the vacuum pump there using an HP screw on the back. And once you get that vacuum pump installed, once again, just all these little details really help the Proton pack, come to life. To become the Proton pack we all know, the Proton pack we all love here. So I got to still attach, obviously, the motherboard. That'll be coming up soon, and then also the Alice frame. But it looks like for the next step here, it is the Neutrona wand. So let's go ahead and start building that. And you know what? It actually looks like the Neutrona wand is pretty much already built for the most part. Really, all I need to do, I mean, we've got the wand right here, is attach the, what do we got here? The particle thrower rear plate using an HP screw. And then from there, what else do we have? Oh, just the clippered valve. So screw, 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 screw. All right, so we got the rear plate in place there, looking really good. And then from there, like I said, we do have a clippered valve, which there's no screw or anything like that to it. So I think it's probably, yeah, there's like a little groove right here. So I think it's probably just going to like pop right into the wand. Let's give it a go here and put a little bit of pressure on it. There we go. The clippered is on the wand there. And I gotta say, I'm really impressed here. You can actually even see like the clippered branding on the wand. How cool is that? Now for the one, the last little bit of detail here is this this hose that goes in on the back end of the gun box. All right, and just using those tweezers to get everything in place here. And now that we've actually finished the wand, I think next we're gonna be going back to, well, obviously the Proton pack here. And we're gonna be attaching some of those wires. All right, so I've got the first red wire here in place on the side. And I gotta say, my first reaction is this wire seems kind of long. You know what? I think after I put them all in place, depending on how it looks, I may go back and I may trim this wire, or at least some of these wires down. But let's continue. All right, so I got the blue one in place now, and yeah, that's also pretty long, a little bit longer than it should be. I got a pretty good feeling that by the end of this video, I'm probably going to trim these wires up and make these things look a little bit more screen accurate. All right, now that we've got the wires here on the side, let's focus in on the main wires here that's going to be attached to like the front of the Proton pack. Once again, just using the tweezers here to kind of stretch out the holes here, so it makes it a little bit easier to attach everything together here. All right, so I got the first red wire on the front of the pack here in place. Looks pretty good. Once again, a little longer. Go for the next one. Got the second red wire here in place. All right, that's looking pretty prim, pretty proper. Once again, looking kind of long there. I think I'm gonna have to take off about a 1/4 of an inch there, but still. Moving on here, we have got the blue wire, which kind of wraps itself around the ion arm, I believe, at least looking at the instructions. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, so we got this one here wrapped around the ion arm, just kind of getting it on that nub, getting it into place, and yeah, it looks okay. It's not, once again, not screen accurate. Let's actually see if I've got it right. And yeah, from the front of the magazine there, it looks exactly how I have it. I think really my issue right now is just some of these wires are a bit too long, but once again, that's easy to correct. Just cut them down. It's better to have wires too long than too short, right? Okay, so I almost forgot the black wire here, so give me a second. We're going to attach this, and after that, I think we're pretty much done with all the wiring, and then we can actually attach the motherboard. Now, I know I've complained a little bit about the wires being too long, but that's an easy fix. I think this thing looks great. With everything attached and in place here, all the little details, all the little stickers and everything, I really think this overly looks really good. I'm just trying to see if I can kind of come up with a better wiring system, and you know, I don't have to cut it, but I'm probably gonna have to trim them up a little bit here. All right, now that we've got this all done, let's go ahead and turn it around, and let's pretty much finish this Proton pack off. It looks like our first step here is going to be actually putting the wire of the wand, the cable of the wand, I should say, right there. Let's grab the motherboard now, bring it in, and that will secure the wand in place. And the motherboard just attaches by 4 HP screws. So we've got that in there all nice and tight. Coming up next, we have got the Alice frame, and this one's going to attach by 2 more HP screws just on the back. But before I attach the Alice frame, one thing I've noticed is there nowhere in these instructions does it mention a V-hook. So I'm a little worried actually about this, the wand actually attaching on the Proton pack. Because yeah, there's really no way to attach it. So give me a second. I'm going to go online. I'm going to check my phone and see if I'm just missing something. All right, so I'm back here. I just checked, and I'm not missing anything. There's actually no V-hook whatsoever when it comes to this this Proton pack build. So I'm not really too sure what you're supposed to do when we eventually get the actual gurney and such. I mean, I don't know how the wand's going to rest on the Proton pack. So, but give me a second. I think I've got an idea here. Let me unscrew this first. Alright, so I got that unscrewed there. Now, a little while ago, I placed an order via Amazon, and I picked up a whole pile of these. And these are like really powerful, like tiny little small magnets. So I'm thinking if I drop a little magnet inside the Proton pack and put another magnet on the actual wand, this should work, right? Like this should act as a V-hook. And there's actually already a really small space in here where I think the magnet will actually just rest inside of, I think it looks like. So let's go ahead and just kind of plop that right in there. All right, so I'm just going to put a little bit of Gorilla Glue here on the wand, and I really hope this works, because if not, this is going to kill me. If I have to remove this this magnet and that glue's on there, it's going to bother the heck out of me. So hopefully this works. All right, so I got the Alice frame going on now. All right, couple more turns here, and I think it is nice and tight. Okay, so I've got the magnet on there. It looks like it's still drying, so I'm just going to kind of cast that aside for the time being. Let it dry, have some patience, and we're going to move on to the ghost trap now. Okay, so here's all the pieces to the ghost trap. I got the wire there. We've got all the little screws and everything there. We've got the main body of the trap, and that thing looks flippin' gorgeous here. Okay, so it looks like our first thing that we got to do is actually going to be attaching a decal, some stickers, the caution striping, to the top of the ghost trap here. And this makes me nervous. Like, I remember being a kid, I used to have the old WWF Hasbro ring, and that had the WWF logo on the top of the ring. And I remember my first one, I did not put the sticker on properly, and there was a big crease, and ever since then it works me up so much to get these on. So hopefully, okay, I think, oh man, that actually looks really good. Okay, so we've got the caution striping on top of the ghost trap there. From there, we're going to be attaching the handle. Looks like no screws are necessary. I think this I just actually have to push down. Yeah, there we go. So we've pushed down on that. Okay, kind of felt like a little pop there. That is attached, and man, that looks really good. Oh wow, once again, the details just really blow my mind here. The pack looks good. The ghost trap looks it looks amazing. Next step here is the little front piece. It also has a little paint app to it there, a little silver on the tip. Let's go ahead, we got that in there. And oh man, there's also paint app on the front of the ghost trap there. So nice. Okay, so we've got that in place. Now coming up next, we're going to be, oh no, that's not the bottom. Where's the bottom piece? There's the bottom piece. We're going to be attaching the bottom piece here, and it looks like for that we're going to be using 2 IP screws. Before we run those 2 IP screws in, I got to make sure I don't forget the cable here. We got to put this in there to make sure the ghost trap is attached to the ghost trap pedal. That's kind of important. All right, we got the screws going in there, and yeah, ghost trap now has a wire. Now I already took out the main foot pedal piece, so let's go ahead and dump everything else in this build. All right, so next I need the actual trap housing, the trap pedal housing, and the little RT box here, which looks really cool. Yeah, we got to attach these. 1 BP screw will just about do it there, so we got all that in place. And man, the detail in this is fantastic. Once again, it even has the danger signs on it. Man, so impressed by this. So impressed. All right, so we're going on to our last step right now, which is really just finishing off the trap pedal. So we have got the actual main, the foot portion where you put your foot on it. We got the bottom base area there, and then we just got to make sure that we have the hose attached here, and we're going to secure everything in place with 1 IP screw. Okay, so we've got the last screw going in, and holy heck, guys, does this look impressive. I mean, check out the pedal here. Check out the ghost trap. Eagle Moss Hero Collector did an amazing job at adapting the Ghost Trap at 1/8 scale. Just blown away by this. Now let's go back to the Proton pack, because you know what? I think the glue should be dry, so let's go ahead and see how my magnet idea works. Let's, alright, I'm kind of nervous. Let's go ahead and, oh, wait, wait a minute. That's, oh, okay. Oh no. This didn't go as planned. I thought this was gonna work. Okay, so like the metal type cable that attaches the wand to the pack is just too much weight, I guess, to it. Like it moves it. Actually, wait a minute. Metal. I got an idea. Let me take one of these magnets. There's a screw right here on the pack. What if I run that wire? Oh, does it? It actually works. Okay, okay. So I didn't screw it up. I mean, there's a magnet there, but I don't really care. The wand is attached, and I mean, I gotta say that looks really good. I'm pretty impressed with myself right now. That was a good idea. That was a good fix. Speaking of fixes, I've also fixed up the additional 4 Proton packs. So we've got Peter Venkman, we got Egon Spengler, we got Ray Stantz, and we got Winston Sedmore. We have all 4 packs right here. Let me just grab the last one here. And what you may notice here on these 4 packs is I've made some modifications to the 3 on the left-hand side. I have cut down the size of the wires quite a bit now to make them, once again, a little bit more film accurate. As well, I also trimmed down the rod on top of the ion arm to make it much shorter and, once again, a little more like what we saw in the Ghostbuster films. Now, if you are curious about scale, I did want to do a quick comparison here with the Eagle Moss Hero Collector Proton Pack next to, well, right here, we've got one of the brand new Hasbro Ghostbuster Plasma Series figures. And as you can see, the Eagle Moss Hero Collector packs are quite a bit larger, which is understandable being that they are 1/8 scale. And here's a great shot of the Eagle Moss Hero Collector Proton Pack next to that Hasbro Proton Pack. And you know what, while we're at it, while we're comparing these packs with figures and everything, let's also bring out another figure that's a bit larger in size. This is the Ghostbusters 2 Ray Stantz figure from Diamond Select Toys. The sizing does look a little bit better here, but turning them around, yes, as you can see, once again, it's expected. The Eagle Moss Hero Collector Proton Pack is quite a bit larger. So that about does it for this video installment, guys. I hope you enjoyed us building the Eagle Moss Hero Collector Proton Packs and Ghost Trap. Join us for our next installment as we go back and we continue building that 1/8 scale Ecto-1. Now, it should come as no surprise, I really do dig these little Proton packs here. Each one measures just above 3 inches tall when fully assembled. And yes, I know there's a few things I changed here and there, like the rod up top, and also cut down the length of the cables. But overall, I think Eagle Moss Hero Collector did a wonderful job at making a Proton pack in this scale. I may still add a few things here and there, like obviously there's a ribbon cable that it's lacking. I could definitely go back and add that. As well, I may actually give it like a metallic, like dry brushing to kind of show some wear and tear. But considering this is going to be housed within the Ecto-1, and also Eagle Moss Hero Collector, I mean, this is a build an Ecto-1 series. They didn't need to do Proton packs and a Ghost Trap, but they did. And Eagle Moss Hero Collector, I love you for that, because I love these. So as I said at the top of the video, guys, if you want to start your very own build of Eagle Moss Hero Collector's Ecto-1, links are found right down below in the description. Click them, sign up today. You are not going to regret it. I'm having a blast. I want you to have a blast. Let's build together. Sign up today, and yeah, start building. So that does it for today's video, guys. As always, be sure to subscribe to Ghostbusters News right here on YouTube and bust that little bell notification icon. If you'd like to help support Ghostbusters News, we do have a Patreon page. Link to that can be found down below right in the description there. Signing up will get you exclusive content, early access to content, and also you'll be entered to win exclusive giveaways housed right on the Ghostbusters News Patreon page. And that is it. That is all. I'll see everybody right back here next time. Ghostbusters News right here on YouTube.